All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 1, possibly even maybe a full playthrough of Gris. So, this is a game that I don't really know a whole lot about. It's been on my back burner to play this for a while. I've heard it's not really a long game, but what I have heard about this, like what bits I have, like, allowed myself to hear is that it's pretty much just like a surreal platformer slash, puzzle game of some degree. What bits I've seen of like screenshots of it definitely kind of give me like some vibes of kind of like, it's really, what it makes me think of is, for anyone who's familiar with heavy metal, like the movies, like the animated movies, I think were mostly like anthologies, except for the second one was kind of like more of its own full standalone story. But it kind of gives me like a vibe like similar to like to the heavy metal movies in regards to like the surreal imagery and everything. It also kind of like made me think of kind of like more of a stretch here, but for anyone who may have like, been on MTV back in the day, back when it was much better. A little bit of shade toss, but yeah, MTV used to be so much more awesome. But back in the day, there used to be like this show on MTV called Liquid Television. And there was this little short, on Liquid Television, that involved a character called Aeon Flux. Now, y'all might pretty much probably be definitely familiar with Aeon Flux. But basically with Aeon Flux, it had like these characters that were like really lanky and kind of like, had their own like, very, it was like a cyberpunk, show. Also very similar to like, I think, and made me think a lot of like, of the Phantom 2040 or 2041, whichever one it was. I think it was 2040. But either way, it kind of like gives me like vibes like, of that, like, the old shows like MTV, like MTV Oddities and stuff like that. It's really hard to kind of explain, but that's what it makes me think of. Aeon Flux, the heavy metal stuff. And again, like, how like it has like this whole surreal, unique art style to it. Like I said, Aeon Flux, it was like it had its own these little shorts on Liquid Television, and it ended up becoming like so popular that Aeon Flux had gained its own its own cartoon series. But I don't know, it just kind of like what bits I've seen this game makes me think of that, and like I said, the first heavy metal movie, and like other things in fictional media that kind of have like this whole surreal art style to it. You guys will see when we get in here. Like I said, I haven't really started on this yet myself. but this is gonna be my first ever playthrough of it. I heard it's not really a long game, so maybe we can finish it up in one stream or at the very least 2 streams. But you know, you can see like my explanation of this is kind of like a little bit, you know, out there, like in regards to me usually going into a game knowing exactly what it is I'm gonna be dealing with. This one's a little bit different. But also I might be kind of rambling a little bit also because I'm currently dealing with the fact that I was supposed to go to the gym today, but I end up like, you know, somehow pulling my back, you know, at some point in the past couple days I pulled my back. I felt like, you know, some back pain like during my Legend of Zelda stream last night. And I don't know if it happened while I was sleeping or what, because I've taken the weekend off from, you know, the gym, like as always. I normally go in for like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I haven't been at the gym the past few days, but then suddenly, you know, I woke up the day or actually not really woke up because I didn't really sleep hardly at all last night because, you know, how bad my back was hurting. But it's eased up a little bit. Hopefully it'll be, you know, healed up a little bit more tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna be like taking a bit of a break from the gym this week, you know, to kind of like, you know, let myself heal. Might have just been like, you know, another one of those times where I kind of like, you know, was doing my thing in the gym and then kind of like, you know, it already, you know, is, you know, my muscles had already kind of like weakened or whatever, and everything. And then it ended up like, you know, pulling, you know, after I got out of the gym. You know, rambling aside, let's go ahead and, you know, get started with this game, guys. Just want to kind of like let you know, like, might be in a little bit of pain during this. You know, if you see me wincing or whatever, that's why. But at least I'm already, you know, kind of like, you know, healing up. Whatever it is that caused my back to pull this time. Either way. So alongside this, another thing I'm gonna kind of like, you know, explain before we really get into things is I said previously that I was gonna be doing like a poll, and I said this multiple times. And as long as people don't come here and start acting out. But yeah, pretty much what I was about to say is that I was gonna do a poll on you know, YouTube. I said I was gonna do one where I was pretty much going to let you guys decide like the next survival game I was gonna play. But since I don't really have like a whole lot of other ones I'm really, you know, own, I decided that probably like starting up this coming up Saturday, I'm probably going to start on No Man's Sky, or at least like, you know, try to, you know, go back in and play it again, because last time I streamed it was back on Mixer, and that's something I definitely do want to kind of like, you know, jump in and, you know, get back into. So I'll probably be starting on No Man's Sky this coming up Saturday, and then of course on Wednesday we're gonna, you know, be getting back into Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, as well as Sunday for that. And tomorrow, or depending on whenever I finish this up, we'll be starting on Doom 2016 as well. Okay. So I'm gonna go and clarify something here, Rogues. If you're gonna act like a child or whatever, you're also gonna get put in timeout like one. You know, cause just for clarification as well, we also don't have really much of a place on my stream for people who come in making jokes about kids getting shot, and also, you know, try to make themselves like they're above other viewers in my stream, like, you know, like Molecular Munculus did. So yeah, Molecular Munculus, you want to come in and try to act out, you got yourself a 5-minute timeout, continue to act up after that, you're gonna get banned. Normally I'm not about this kind of thing, but I'm addressing this publicly, and I'm sorry about this, Rogues, I really am. This person in question, you know, previously had come in and try to act like they were above other viewers in my chat because they were talking about other viewers weren't. Regardless of the fact my viewers, maybe, just maybe, you know, were either shy and needed to open up on their own time. Could have been someone from another country that didn't speak my language but still tuned into the stream. Or they could have been AFK, you know, doing something else like, you know, away from the keyboard. But this person in question wanted to come in during one of my previous streams trying to play it off like just because people in my weren't chatting, they were better because they were talking. When every person that comes by this stream who gives me a chance where they could be watching any other channel out there is equally important. So there's that right there. But also when I was recently playing Yoshi's Crafted World, this person came in and wanted to make a joke saying, so is this game just about shooting kids? When obviously, you know, the Shy Guys have never really been like, you know, explaining if they're children or not, but also this is a game based around, you know, something for children to play by Nintendo that has no guns, no blood, no gore. And this person comes in and makes this joke about, you know, the game being about shooting kids. So yeah, Munculus, you got one more chance to behave yourself on this stream. You act out one more time after this timeout's done, you know, you're banned. I'm trying to be civil as possible here, but also, seriously, grow up. And again, Rogues, I apologize for ranting like that, for, you know, but, you know, it's gone on long enough. And, you know, and also I just kind of have like a bit of a, you know, I'm a little bit frustrated because this person came in basically insulting like my viewers, my lurkers and everything. You know, you don't do that. So anyways, let's go ahead and actually, you know, continue this and be on a properly happy note here, Rogues. Let's go ahead and play this game, huh? Start a new game and erase the current progress. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember I did kind of jump in this very, like, for a very few for short minutes, like a few months back. Now that I remember. All right. Just kind of like, just to kind of get like a little bit of a vibe of it. Yeah, kind of like, basically just jumping in right here and then left right back out. So I don't really know like what the gameplay is like, but. But yeah, Amber, it would be fun, like, if we could eventually do, like, some multiplayer stuff for No Man's Sky. This is the reason why I said this game makes me think of, like, the old, like, the first heavy metal movie. And the liquid television stuff that used to come on MTV, as well as, like, even, like, kind of some degrees, Love, Death, Robots, which is a series on Netflix. Yeah. I said it'll be fun whenever we can actually get into it. But I know I got a lot of catch up to do, considering you said you were pretty far into it. Music by Berlinist. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, Haven definitely. I don't know why. She also makes me think of like Ramona Flowers a little bit from Scott Pilgrim. All right. I hope we don't trip over a rock here. Okay, so apparently she don't. Let me see. Okay, so the only thing I can do is like walk, and if I try pushing any other buttons, she'll I guess the camera's panning out a little bit, at least. Okay, so we got fog here. Okay, now I didn't make her do it that time. All right, come on, get yourself back up. And now we're getting somewhere. But like I said, the whole thing with like the long, the lanky body wear, I mean, it's nowhere near like what I was talking about with Eon Flux. But I say kind of like just gave me vibes like with the way the game looks. Okay. Or at least you don't take fall damage. Of course, I don't need to see any kind of health meter or anything up in here, on this, but. Yeah, but once again, though, Rogues, I do apologize, for the little outburst a bit ago. But there's just some things you don't do, especially when it comes to, like, you know, me feeling like my viewers have been insulted. Because, you know, wherever it is I end up going with this channel, you know, I don't get to do, you know, you know, my take on it is that, you know, my viewers, you know, you guys don't owe me like anything. You know, you don't owe me any of your time, like any, you know, time do you talk on my channel, anytime you're in my stream, you don't owe me any of that. You know, but I'm always appreciative of that. So when someone's come in, you know, and done things I kind of feel is like insulting, yeah, it's, and I guess like, you know, that was like something I was trying to like, you know, keep contained. But it kind of like was welling up like the past, you know, several days since like, you know, the first incident happened. All right, so apparently we got like this little fairy thing following us around. I know this game is supposed to be like very heavy on exploration, but I don't know about combat. I do know that like it's like there's definitely puzzle elements to it. Okay, like little. Okay, now so the statues are walking. Okay, there's something over there I can see, but I can't really tell what it is. Okay, so since this does kind of give some Metroidvania vibes, we're gonna need like I think we're gonna need like some kind of double jump. Okay, I guess we're gonna need 3 of these. That's what I can gather, I think. There's another one up there, but I don't know how I can reach that. You know, we can't double jump. But this is definitely a beautiful game, though. I can definitely, you know, say that straight up. A giant. Oh, I thought that was in the foreground. I thought I was here with me. That's in the background. I was like, wait a minute, is that like, are you trying to tell me? I thought it was like it was a giant, like, laundry line. Like, giant clothesline was like, you know, about, like, you know, make like a platform for me to walk across. I probably could have maybe actually walked across the other one. Okay, we'll try this again. So yeah, this game's definitely weird, but, you know, I'm definitely enjoying it also. So far, I mean, it's... I don't know, I had never really played too much of Journey. I do have the game on my PlayStation, but, you know, I never actually really played Journey, but it kind of gives me some vibes like that, what little bits of that I have played. Definitely kind of seems like something post-apocalyptic, you know, is going on here. But another thing I kind of like dig about is the fact that she's, like, so far the only character, the only thing here that has, like, some, at least some splash of color to her. Speaking of color. Red. So I guess we're just actually bringing color back to the world, I suppose. I do think I heard something about, like, this game is also about grief. Like, you know, Gris, the titular character, you know, she suffered some kind of loss. So maybe that's what this is about. Her, like, trying to basically, you know, cope with her loss, and as she does and accepts it and moves on, or at least tries to, like, find strength, you know, like maybe it'll bring, like, color back. There's definitely like a lot of artistry, you know, like, you know, being shown here, but the story's like very subtle in regards to exactly what's going on. I mean, constellations now, I suppose, or... that what the name of the game is? We're just making constellations and walking around as a beautiful blue-haired pixie chick or something? One thing is, I mean, it's kind of like the way this is. It's not holding my hand on anything, but I'm also like, it's kind of like the way this is working. It's okay, we're not gonna hold your hand. We're also not gonna tell you like what's going on for us to hold your hand or not. I'm kind of feeling she's gonna get like some kind of new abilities, you know, at some point. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, so she definitely doesn't take fall damage. At least not any that I can see. But there's some kind of dreamscape, you know, I guess it can be understandable why. She's like lost in her own dreams or... Let's go and check down here. Okay, this only backs up that I think we're going to get a double jump because, like I said, this definitely has some Metroidvania vibes to it, just with no combat. At least not any as of yet. It's a long-ass slope. It's where the game officially starts. We get a title card here. Yeah, I figured that would have been a title card, but nope. I noticed that right there is getting a little brighter, though. That's supposed to be the sun, or... Okay, she's walking the rest of the way by herself now. Wait, hold on. This is going to be a title card. There it is. I was waiting for it. I like how everything is like so fluidly animated too. Like when you're, like you can see right there, like when you're falling, I kept doing like that. You can kind of like see that she doesn't just like, you know, immediately go from one side to another. She actually got like a little middle animation. So like her movements from left to right and then right to left are all like animated. You kind of see like right. Notice how she kind of like, you know, just has like a whole swooping motion instead of her just immediately like, you know, swapping from left to right. Well, I got feeling that was important. I don't know what it was, but we did it. That's the thing. There's been no dialogue in this game so far. There's this big random pyramid in the background. Okay, this looks ominous. Okay. I now know equally as little as I did before that happened. I'm pretty sure, like, its sun's gonna, like, connect the dots and kind of, like, you know, let me know exactly what's going on, like, at some point. But maybe I just got dug inside this stuff because this might actually kill me if I step outside of it. It might just be a sandstorm. Okay, maybe I just got like duck inside before those things hit so it doesn't like, you know, I don't know. There's a slopey slope. See, then this only happens when I get close to like, oh, never mind, it's hit me this time. It's got me this time. Oh, all right, so apparently, still didn't kill me. So I'm not exactly, you know, trying to like stick around inside, like outside to see what'll happen if I. We need another one. It's probably somewhere down here. Okay, so it won't kill her, it just like, you know, holds her back for a bit. And that also like takes away my previous theory. I thought like it only happened when I got close to one of these things, but yeah, it happens like on a set interval. It's kind of annoying, but we just need to find one more of these dot things. There it is. All right. I like hang right here for just a second. Alright, so we should be able to go ahead and cross when I get back up here. And so far this game's been pretty, you know, straightforward, even like though it's been very, you know, very vague on what's going on. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I see how we gotta do this. We gotta go up here, then go around and jump down. Get that right there. There we go. See, it doesn't like give any idea on exactly what these things are. I don't have any kind of inventory or anything. Okay, there's another one. There's something down here. I don't know if I can reach that or not. Nah, still need that double jump. And the ground right there looks like it's a little cracked. I don't know if this will do anything or not. Yep. Oh, can't. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. One thing I noticed also is that when she gets hit by the sandstorm, her hair gets longer. Darn, I was almost there. All right, let's try that again. What the hell? Smashing turned to a block, but at least... All right, so... Okay, that's kind of definitely a strange power. This also means now whenever we get hit by a sandstorm, we can probably keep going. Any more pop up. Can I slide like that? I could probably like slide like that, but... Alright, maybe something like Stone Kirby, you know, from the Kirby... when you... Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, Kirby's stone copy ability. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, at least this way I can kind of keep moving, even if it's not by much. Music sounds different this time. It ain't stopping either. Okay, this area looks pretty cool. And so far, I mean, everything's like pretty awesome in this game, but... Okay, definitely can break through that, but before we do that, let's go and check over here. Okay, it looks like it might be a way where we can't go back. I figure you actually get scared when we... Okay, hang on. Alright, I gotta, like, you know, use the big one right here. And I kind of see how I did a little stomp, like, you know, they jumped inside their shells. Can't let me behave. Oh, this is going back outside. Alright. So maybe that one spot I saw that maybe I will be able to get back up. Alright, one more time. Alright, third time's a charm. Maybe I should have explored out there just a little bit more. Because this kind of feels like I might not be able to get out too quickly. And more so now. Okay, now everything's like completely monochrome. I love the effect right there of like, you know, her, I love the little shadow of like the effect down below me. Like it's her shadow, but there's like all these things flying around her. Was I supposed to do that? Okay, this game's getting weirder and weirder, and I love it. Well, she's Batman now? Like, I am just continuously trying to figure out, like, you know, what's going on with this game. But at the same time, even though I can't really figure it out, I'm still enjoying it. Just because of, like, the visuals. There definitely are, like, a lot of things that pretty much, it seems like they're kind of, like, you know, hinting at grief, like, dealing with grief and depression and things like that. That's kind of the vibe it's giving. The story isn't, like, shown to me or whatever. I may actually look it up, like, after the stream and see what's going on here. Alright, so do we have like 2 ways to go or is just one? Okay, just one way to go. Okay, head up here, see what we got going on. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Okay, like we need 4 of these things. Alright, now this I should be able to press on down like this. Okay, so yeah, I kind of get this now. So we can go this way at least. Go and get what else we need. We're gonna need at least like 1 more. This game feel like it probably has like maybe has branching paths to it. I do kind of feel bad I didn't go back and explore that one way a little bit more. Oh boy. Okay, so we should be able to jump on over here. Yep. Okay, we can go and get this one for this one, whatever it is. I probably shouldn't have done that. Or then again, maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Shoot. Okay, we gotta wait until it goes completely around. Get on top of it, and then afterwards... Go ahead and do this. Okay, so... Can't really fit anything there. Can I make it? Ah! Shit. Oh, boy. Well, that's convenient. But unfortunately, now I gotta go all the way back. Do this again. We'll get it though, no problem. Wait for it to rock a little bit. There we go. Yeah, this one's like been a little more puzzle centric than the other ones I've had to do. That I've been trying to do. So, see, we can't step on like the end, but we can only step on this like up to like where the flag or whatever ends. Darn it. Yeah, this puzzle kind of it's gonna frustrate me a little bit. Should I jump it now? All right, finally. Does this appear too? All right, just go ahead and jump on down to this one. There we go. All right. At least now we got what we need, like, to get back through here. All right. So what's next? Trying to see if I can make that chime. These things again. Okay, this definitely looks breakable. I'm still gonna enjoy this. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a bigger boom than that. Okay, is this a similar thing what we had to do before? Okay, yeah, we gotta wait right here for it to tilt so we can... I guess either way would have been fine. Okay, let's check over here first. Let's see what we got over inside here. There are more of my hermit crab brethren. I wonder what happens if I do this. Nothing. This might be too steep for me to walk on. That's what I figured. Wait a minute, this guy's cracked. Hold on a sec. Don't want to kill him, but... Oh, bitch, you just broke my house. I guess I gotta follow him, or... I'll break that one too. Oh. Or maybe he was helping me, I don't know. Maybe he didn't know. I mean, I don't know. He seemed like he was pretty, sentient, self-aware. He lifted that up like, he wanted me to go get that. And this is kind of like getting to the point where I don't know what the story is, and I don't care. I'm just enjoying the puzzle elements of it. Just seeing what happens, even though I don't know what's happening. All I know is the music's pretty cool, like the graphics are awesome. Okay, we'll kind of just work our way up. That's probably what we gotta do anyway. Is that a hot air balloon? I know, like a hot air balloon. Okay, let's go down here, see what we got. Keep going down. Okay, this looks cracked too. Let's go ahead and smash this open. was a hot air balloon. Okay, I was worried. I was like, hold on a second. Was I supposed to go and try to get on that? But thankfully it... So, if I'm right, if this thing is unweighed now, or like isn't weighed down... That's what I thought. See, it's showing that we can... You know, what am I thinking? The solution's really, like, literally right here. Come on, if I can just make it. There we go. And smash. I mean, that thing's a very chill game. Like, again, like, for what little bit I played, it makes me think of Journey, but that's one I may need to stream at some point. I played, like, a very marginal bit of Journey and enjoyed what bit I played. It's kind of like one of those things where it's not really about, like, you know, combat or whatever, it's just about exploration. I really do dig games like that. I mean, past, like, all the times I played games that are, like, with a lot of blood, gore, and, you know, guns blazing and everything, and so on and so forth. I mean, I do definitely like me a good little explorative platformer every now and then. And it's kind of comical because I am gonna see if I can go and finish this in one sitting, depending on how long it takes. But it's kind of funny because if I can't finish this tomorrow, I'm gonna be jumping on Doom 2016, so it's gonna be like one of those gore and blood fueled, you know, guns blazing shooters I just basically mentioned. So I'm going from this to that. Is this one broken or... Hold on a second. Why gotta be like that? There's just something I gotta do. Alright, let's go over here and look real quick. Give it a little looky look. Seems that one's not quite wanting to work just yet. Okay, let's not do that because it looks like that's going to be a point of no return. And we've already hit one of those before, it looks like. I was wanting to explore one area and I couldn't afterwards. Unless... Yeah, it's not weighing down. Raining outside. No, no, it's... So I'm trying to say it's stuck. Yeah, I'm definitely a variety channel. I mean, I gotta jump from higher up is what they want me to do. I think that's probably what I need to do, but I don't see no way to get up higher. So, because you see, like, when you do, like, here, it goes down slightly. You do like this, it goes down more. So it definitely seems like it's kind of like, you know, giving an idea that I need to jump up from a higher spot. I was really hoping that was it right there, but it wasn't. Hold up. Whoa, there you go. Hold up. That's the ticket. All right, now it's time to activate this thing for sure. Really? You gotta be kidding me. I thought I had it that time. Maybe I just didn't get enough height up here. Maybe I gotta get... Unless I do need a double jump for that. So I keep saying double jump, but I feel like, okay, this gives some very Metroidvania vibes. I feel like she is gonna get a double jump at some point. Yeah, see? I'm not able to get enough height out of it. Now, it does look like down there, like I'm going to be able to come back up. There's some stairs there, so I'm guessing if I jump down here, I should be able to come back. That's what I'm going to need to do. Well, I can't even get down there. Well, gosh darn it. Yeah. I definitely need to go back the other way. That's probably how I'm going to progress to the next area. So I kind of feel like in that spot where I jumped down, it may not have been a point of return. It's just the other area. Well, it probably was, but... So I'm up here now. I can't get out of here, so... oh, hold up. Okay. We'll go check. But yeah, okay, I forgot what I was saying. But that one spot where I jumped down. Okay, yeah. This explains it. Alright, so yeah, we gotta jump from up here. Alright. Well, this don't work. Finally. So did I just like make like the entire mountain or this whole thing go up into the sky or something? Can't hurt to go explore over here really quick, like just to make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, there's definitely something over here. Can't access it though. So I can't reach that. It's kind of weird they just had like a little bit of scenery over there, but I can't like, you know, go over there and see what it is. You know, it is what it is. We're just going to keep on, you know, treading this path. These hands start moving. Son of my microphone right there. Okay, a little splash of green, I suppose. Nice. We're going Disney's Tarzan up in here. You know, she's tree surfing. All right, son of man. Let's just, or daughter of man. For those that don't get it, like, you know, that was like the song by Phil Collins that played like during like Tarzan's little training montage sequence in Disney's Tarzan. It was definitely one of my favorite Disney movies, though. One of my favorite scenes from a Disney movie. I absolutely love that song. Like, Phil Collins did a pretty good soundtrack for Disney's Tarzan. I remember, I think like the I can't remember if it was the director or I think like the animator had said like, you know, he got inspired like, you know, for the whole tree surfing thing from watching his son skateboard. Yeah, definitely. As I feel like that's what they're trying to say, what they're trying to convey here. That I think they said that like the whole point behind this game is that Gris, she's like dealing with some kind of dealing with grief. I'm guessing like it's she, because I mean, I guess kind of makes sense with her dress. She's wearing a black dress, so it's kind of like I guess kind of symbolize her being in mourning, or maybe she lost someone, or it's something that definitely like has had her like down. Like obviously with the start of the game, you couldn't really she was just walking all solemnly, and then like you push the button or whatever, and then she would just like fall down to her knees, and then she kind of like picked herself up, and it's like she's basically trying to like overcome everything and fix herself, get herself basically pretty much because it's basically in the sense of I guess kind of like the whole concept of dealing with depression, grief, and everything. Like everything's just like black and white. You don't really have like much. Everything is just blah. And then like and then it's kind of like her like bringing color back into her world. It's kind of I guess like showing her. I wouldn't really say maybe overcoming it. Well, probably overcoming it, like not getting over it, but now where the hell that is going on. It's more along the lines of her like coping with it, overcoming it, whichever way you want to say it. I don't know if it ever actually really specified exactly what it is that the loss is. I'm having a feeling like maybe it was her she lost a family member, maybe like her boyfriend died, or it could even like be it was just a breakup, like a very bad breakup or something. I mean, it could be any number of things. The reason why she's like grieving. Okay, this area looks pretty awesome too. I mean, it kind of gives me like some very surreal Minecraft vibes to it. I guess with all the blocks. This thing is basically it's just everything, like the geometrical shapes and the colors and all that. Now everything kind of seems like as you continue to go along, like things start getting more I wouldn't really say abstract. If anything, it's like kind of the opposite. It seems like the worlds themselves are kind of like maybe it's too early to tell, but it seems like the worlds are kind of pulling themselves together a little bit more. Like as she moves along, like everything kind of like seems like it. It's like let's think about the first area. She's in that temple where it had like all like the crying statues, and now she's here like in this forest that's very like bright and upbeat. So really, felt it's like some kind of dreamscape thing, like inside it's portrayed inside her mind. She's like pulling herself back together, if that's what this is, and I kind of like get the vibe of it. But there is like definitely something going on with this game in regards to like mental health and everything. I think we're overdue to get another power at some point. Oh, this guy looks... Okay, this guy... Okay, that guy was kind of adorable. Can't really think of a Pokemon for some reason. But I know this game definitely has to have a huge, probably like a pretty good amount of secrets to find and everything. This might be one I'll go back to and try to get a platinum for at some point. Right now, I'm just trying to get through the story. But yeah, I just like how everything kind of like just flows. Yeah. I just like this. Like, kind of like just look at the effect of the tree. Like, it's like it's liquidy but solidified at the same time. I definitely dig like how they did this. Like, the way like everything just kind of flows. It's like, kind of like has like that little ripple effect to it. So it kind of like makes, I guess, look more alive. Instead of just like a little transition of it, like, turning to different shapes. It actually makes it seem like it's kind of like, it's, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's got, you can tell, it has its own little, like, unique, style to it. Kind of want to keep going up, though. Can I stop right here for a second? Yeah, I kind of goop right there. All right, we'll get it though. Yeah, this area's a little bit tricky. I figured that at some point there was gonna definitely be like some more intricate, you know, and more complex platforming mechanics. And I'm okay with that, as long as it don't get too bad. I know like games like this that like are all cutesy and everything, you know, tend to sometimes like pull the rug out from under you. I don't know if it may be that I actually need like another ability before this. Like I could maybe need a double jump. I keep saying the double jump. I know at some point they're probably gonna give me one. If not, I'll be very surprised. Because, you know, again, like games like this, like platformers, like, you know, usually 9 times out of 10, you're gonna find a double jump. There it goes. Yeah, fairy like right there. All right, we got it. Before we go down there, let's go over to the left. Nothing to the left. All right, we're going down then. If he ends up becoming my friend because I accidentally fed him, that's gonna be hilarious. But he kind of just gave me. All right, hang on. All right, bud, come here. He's not coming out, is he? Okay, I want to protect this little guy. Hang on, I wonder if I can give him some more fruit. Some hanging right there. Okay, I'll give him another piece. I'll keep feeding you, buddy. Don't worry. Here you go. I was thinking about this, like this being like a pet. I mean, could even be like, you know, maybe she's like more in the lost vein, like a dog or a cat. Who knows? I think it's gonna probably go a little bit deeper than that, but this game is amazing, though. And there's another one I'm kind of like, you know, wishing I didn't like, you know, spend so much time like putting off playing it because I'm enjoying it now. Again, like past all the Resident Evils and Borderlands and Bioshocks and everything I played, you know, this is a nice little change of pace. So before I get back into like getting my Doom Slate tomorrow, we're doing 2016. And eventually get Doom Eternal. I like how you like copies my little jump. He even copies when I turn to a block. Watch this. Okay, that's cool. That's adorable. I'm trying to check something real quick. Is like the sound off on this again? I'm trying to see if this is going on with this game too. It should be going, and it should be going on here. Let me see. Yep, I got the sound thing going on like with this one too. It's kind of weird it's doing it with this one, where this one's had like a constant frame rate. So I guess it's just doing it like with whatever games I'm playing, which sucks. For those who don't know, I've had like some issues, like, you know, with some of the console games I played where like the sound desyncs. Maybe I just got chalk it. I just need to eventually get me a new capture card. So what we gotta do here? So that's something we gotta do up there. And maybe he's gotta come up here with me. Yeah, that's a ticket. Okay, I get it. He's gotta open that up for me. I hope breaking that wasn't a bad idea, because there's an apple up there for him. Hope I'm gonna go back around and get it for him. How'd he get up there? Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get him this apple. I wish I got him the yellow gun. There might be a trophy for like feeding them all the apples you see, or every apple available. Okay, he's just tumbling down. Okay, where's he at? Yeah, sure. All right, come on, let's go get your apple over here. Kind of wish I could, like, you know, go back to where I was or whatever before I stored that one platform so I can get him. I think, like, there might be a trophy for getting him every apple. If I decide to do another playthrough, try to go for a platinum, I'm pretty sure this game's probably going to be an easy platinum for the most part. Did he leave, or? I saw another, but I couldn't tell. I guess he left. Before we do that. Unless he's gonna meet me down here or something, which I doubt it. I don't know. I think that kind of seemed like he was saying goodbye. Hi. I don't know, maybe this is his family or something? I don't know. There he is. Okay, yeah, that was what that was out there. That was just like another... I thought I saw something up there, like, but it was just like some mushrooms, but at least that was like a quick way out. Alright, so we got one of these things we needed. It's a good thing we went back that way. Now we can just go ahead and head on over here and try to find the other one. I mean, we're gonna find it, but... let's check around over here first. Nothing there yet. Looks like that, but with how it panned out. But there might be something to that. Oh no, really, not really panned out, but wait, focused on that. Okay, so he's gonna like move as I jump. Kind of have a feeling they're probably gonna get a little more complex when I get up here. Oh Lord. It wasn't complicated at all, except when that happens. Alright. Go and see what's over here first before we continue. Maybe taking us right back up to where we were. I don't know. That's exactly what it did. We get a new ability now, finally. It's not a double jump, but you can go higher now. Oh, nope, that is a double jump. I told you guys we were gonna get a double jump. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be a double jump in this. And also kind of functions as a glide, too. It's like you normally, you know, just about any platform you see, there's gonna be a double jump at some point. See, even that's like been animated, like so meticulously. See that, like, just the way like her wings like flutter. Okay, float over here, this, that, and Okay, there's any like these little birds around. You can use those to go up higher. I was wondering why they showed her do that, but then you like wouldn't have that as an actual mechanic. But yeah, so there's like little red birds nearby. So you can like fly up a good bit. All right. More birds over here. All right. I got to float. Try to float down here. I think I see what I gotta do there. It's gonna take some timing. So in the second jump, she has that little float like that. So yeah. Yeah, we probably gotta wait for them to come back around. Yep. Hold up. Before we go up any higher. I think I caught this. I still don't know what's going on with this game for the most part. I do like how I'm kind of at least, one thing I do understand is is how to platform. So a lot of this is just like clicking to me like immediately from all the times I play platformers. In regards like them trying to hide something you need to use like to go to progress, like in regards to the birds being in the jar. It's like, wait a minute, we just break the jar and there. Okay, timing threw me off a little bit on that one. Trying to trick me. I think the first platform's not really necessary. Alright, and there was enough of a delay on it. Alright, just made that one. We about to get some yellow up in here? It definitely looks like they're showing like some degrees of yellow. Or pink, maybe. I don't know where we're going. Okay, trying to see, is that what's going on up here? See the statue, because I'm guessing this is supposed to be her too. Before we do anything with that one. Nothing else I can do anyway, so I have to like do something with the statue here. Or not really the statue, just go up. I thought I was gonna break it for some reason. So another statue up here. Cause it seemed like it was kind of like trying to show like a process. First thing, like she was mourning, and then the other one, like, you know, still grieving, and the other one was like, you know, she kind of like just found her strength and. What the hell are you? You want to go? Oh, you ass. So I guess you're some kind of antag. Uh-oh. Okay. So you try that again. So what's the deal with this? Yeah, keep trying. You don't call it belong there. Kind of makes me think of Songbird from Bioshock Infinite to an extent, just but a lot more organic and less robotic. I don't know if the thing's supposed to be like a personification of her grief or what it is. By the way, he's got an attitude. Actually, I need him to do that. He's probably back there telling his head like, that is not what I planned to happen. Yeah. Didn't work out, did it? It's like, oh hell no, she brought out the block again. And like, he just like flew off. Alright, know what I gotta do here. Now give me that bad breath. Shit. Yeah, I gotta like just... Thing is, when I land... I think I get it. For sure now. So I gotta like land over there, didn't use the block, and then afterwards jump again. I'm curious about what the story behind this bird is. Okay. Guess we lost it for now. That was an interesting little spot right there, though. So the way like the bird's footsteps that were also, you know, pretty creepy. You heard it before you actually saw the bird. Definitely had like, you know, some major antag vibes to him, though. Hey, go away. Copycat. Are we getting some yellow now? It looks like some yellow. I keep saying yellow, but maybe not. I saw like the yellow right there, and I was like, I kind of miss my little blockhead pet down there, though. There's definitely much better company than this bird. This giant note pigeon that, for some reason, seems like it's wanting to wreck my world. Can we break this? Nope. Looked breakable, but it wasn't. I was thinking a lot of stuff here looks breakable. Will you leave me alone? You know, someone's got to shut you up. All right, just gotta figure out that. So it's obviously we gotta pull that thing right there, but. That's the ticket, though. But okay, so that wasn't what I thought it was. I thought we had to pull that thing, but. Gotta figure out what I gotta do here, though. See, there's a crack in the bell up there. I don't think it has anything to do with it. Unless this thing's gotta keep on blowing the bell until it, wherever the mechanic behind this is, it's definitely tricky to figure out at the moment. So you can't grab the thing. I'm trying to grab the pull cord right there, but I couldn't. There it went. Ew. That was kind of creepy. I forget it had something to do with making it ring the bell, but I was trying to figure out how to do it. So I just had to get close enough for it to do it. I just had to keep on advancing on it, as it contained the shout or scream, whatever. I guess we should have probably got rid of it, for now. I see, last time I saw yellow, I was wrong, so. I'm gonna say maybe we'll get yellow this time. 'Cause I ain't buying it. You haven't getting my yellow yet, so. We're about to get some kind of color, I think. Maybe pink? Blue, I think. You want blue? That's when we didn't get you. Blue. Yellow. We got blue. Okay, maybe that was Becky back there, because, you know, because obviously they were trying to keep me from finding this blue, so those get the joke. We got blue. Either blue. It was either Becky or Ben. I mean, maybe it could have been wrong. Like, you know, in a way, the bird did help us get the blue. For those who get what I'm talking about, if you know, you know. Yes, the fact that the way her hair changes, because now it's longer, when it's like got longer again, but when we get out here, it's, you know, it's like it's up like that. Maybe because it's curled up, and then you get in the water, her hair gets like much longer. I guess like maybe like what is maybe her hairstyle is like it's normally just like curled or whatever, or just poofed up. She definitely got some volume to her hair. I wonder. Oh, wait, that's right. We got more of these right here. So we're going by colors of the rainbow. I mean, that means like, you know, we should just have like, well, maybe orange. But there's still yellow and purple unaccounted for. We are like seeing some shades of purple here. I mean, that's because like maybe the red and blues are mixing together. All right, let's see. Is there a way to get to this thing? It might involve us getting a new ability, because I don't think we can break this. So we can't, because I don't think we can get to these guys right here. Trying to check and see. I don't think we can like reach up there. Maybe I can. Hold on. Gonna take some serious, you know, platform finesse here, but I think I can do it. If we're looking, if I break this, and maybe just there we go. All right. It's fair. I just had to go back and get like some more perspective. Exactly what I need to do. Why would they have me give me a platform to come up here? unless... How strange. Why would they have like a platform right there unless... That's a weird one. Oh, I get it. Because, all right, we need to jump over that. Okay, I get it now. That explains it. Well, it's a giant shark, or like a giant fish doesn't come and try to eat me. But again, there's been really no way to die in this game as far as I can tell. I do like how each world like matches the color you got. Like in the we got green, and it gave us like a forest area. The red one gave us that that temple, and this one is, you know, more like oceanic. Like the red one kind of gave us like a desert vibe, with like a derelict with like a rundown temple. I think I see something in there. No, that was just a butterfly. Whatever that was. Okay, let's go down first. Okay, this is like back to where we were before. Where I guess what they're trying to tell us, this is like all these things right here that we've got. Like I swear we got more than that. I don't know. I'm guessing we get like something else we can collect all these. I guess they're saying we missed one. I think I know where that one probably was. If that's what that is. I mean, it's kind of speculation, but... So is this trying to tell me that we're back at the start of the game? Like, we came back over here or whatever, but it's like it's a different color to everything now? I don't know. It's all confusing. I'm just along for the ride. Unless they're trying to say this is like, okay, I think I get it now. This is each biome we've been to. So that is probably the forest one because, yeah, we got 3 of them there. I think I get it now. I'm guessing that was like the opening area. I guess this is here because it's a turtle right there, and this is like a oceanic spot, so... That don't make sense, but I thought we collected one of those here. Alright, all this is like really kind of hard to take in. Like, I understand like what's going on. What they're trying to tell me here. Oh shit. Well, another point of return, I think. Should have explored up there a little bit more, you know, because I wanted to explore that one bridge, and I didn't do it. Little mushroom brethren. Well, just like with the red place. Deeper down. That kind of frustrates me because now I'm like back, like I missed like another spot I could have explored. But again, I can just play back through this later off stream and try to go for trophy hunting. If I want to. It seems like this is gonna probably, because I think, like I said, it's supposed to be like a pretty short game. but I don't know. Definitely encourages exploration. Now it's made me think of like like the way the architecture looks. It makes me think like either Hollow Knight or Ori and the Blind Forest. That's what I figured. See, she can't go up underwater by herself or whatever, unless, like, you know, you do that or whatever, but... She can kind of submerge herself. I mean, well, normally she can't, like, go up underwater, but she can submerge herself for a little bit, you know, when you use the, stone. And I was able to kind of, like, you know, use that to go through the other side. Okay, this is pretty cool looking. This ain't like the cave, like, you know, from Lost River, whatever it was, you know, in Subnautica, but you know, that the tree in that cave, but this is still pretty cool looking. What's this down here? Okay, I get this already. Well, never mind. I thought we were like trying to make a platform to go up with. Probably still could have, but... I don't know why this game kind of also like gives the vibes like it might be like, you know, might be speedrunner friendly too, but I don't know. Since I don't really have like a whole lot of tricks, like, you know, that speedrunners would probably normally use. Okay, yeah, there we go. What I mean is like basically it's just like, you know, from getting from point A to point B. I can't step on these. I was trying to make sure. All right. Look how they just like landed so perfectly, pretty much. Okay, we're missing both of them. Or they land so elegantly? Yeah, that's the word. What the hell that was about? Okay. Nifty. Okay, this is pretty cool. Pun intended. So apparently she can't be frozen. Kind of makes it like, backs up what I thought about this being like a dreamscape where she's in her own mind. Basically, she can't really die. Okay, I guess we gotta do it again real quick. There we go. I already know the solution. Well, either way. Hang on. Or, I guess I don't know the solution. Maybe we ain't got free. I ain't got to do. Unless. Okay, I thought I had the solution, but I don't. So if I move it, it's gonna break it, so. Hold on. They're trying to trick me. I bet you we have to put it down here, maybe. Uh-huh. Because it will break if it was moved from the spot it was in or whatever. But you put it somewhere where it wouldn't break. Where, it wouldn't be moved, but it could actually stop something else from being moved all the way. Yeah. Well, outside the box thinking right there. Those are definitely some interesting puzzles. Okay, so now she... Huh? She's a freaking mana. Or an umbrella fish, or a squid or something. I don't know what's an umbrella fish, but... Okay, these are actually some swimming mechanics. Ain't that bad. I was thinking like Rayman Origins and Legends to an extent. It's like very fluid, pun intended. Like it's very precise in controlling her, so... Alright, sunfish, stay back there. Trying to make sure we're not missing anything. So look at that. Yeah, but looking at this, this definitely, you know, makes me like very excited to play Dave the Diver on Thursday for the Godzilla DLC. And this does kind of make me think of Dave the Diver a little bit. This game's definitely trippy, though. Just the fact that, you know, you never know what's going to happen next. I don't like how dark it is down here. I know as far as I know I can't die, but... Okay, now we need 4 more of these, but... Alright, so it seems like we're going to have, like, you know... My guess is the reason why we got so many of them down here is because, you know, how she can move she's moving so quickly. So I guess they figured, like, they can put more puzzles down here because you can get through them quicker. That wasn't even a puzzle. It's like just one right there. Just wait. Ah, right. Kind of is a puzzle, I suppose. Right, I see it. Okay, so we're gonna have to, like, you know, hit this at an angle. Have to burst out. That, and there we go. And 1 down. Should be able to go ahead and head on back through here. Or not. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's 1. Okay. The only matter is just gonna be, like, you know, make sure I keep going in the direction where I can find them. Okay, next one's gonna be in here. Maybe. Yep, there. Or is that one of these, or is that one of those bigger ones? Okay, never mind. I think I know what I gotta do, though. I gotta give myself a nice little boost from under here. Wait, hold on. There is one up under there, too. There's 2 of them. There's this one, and there's the big one that's the collectible. Hold up. I already know what we gotta do to get that one, but I think we gotta, like, do... I stand corrected. Thought I had, like, you know, boost myself out. Alright, so this one might take a little bit more work. Figure it out, though. It's... Trying to see. Thankfully, she doesn't drown. She can't use her block under here, her block power up under here, so... I was having a little bit of trouble seeing her down there. Alright, I'm hoping it's not that there's, like, another power we need to get first. But then again, we just got this power, so they're not going to give us another one. Hold up. Wait a minute. Nope. I feel like the solution's got to be back up here somewhere. Alright. So let's look this through. You see, there's birds up there, but we can't access them. Like, if we can get up there, I mean, problem solved. You know, use the birds, get around up there, go to the top. We can get that one. But the problem is getting up there. Unless I do got to go down here. No, that doesn't lead us anywhere. Nowhere I can go just yet. And everything's like looking at I can't like leave back out until I solve this. All right. Looks like I gotta come from like further below. So I kept hoping I can like, you know, just come. Yeah, that's not doing anything. So this one's definitely kind of, you know, it's definitely kind of like busting my brain a little bit. So let's think. Right until she can't like smash into things up under here, so. All right, come on, James. It's usually your forte. What are you missing? Yeah, this one's a bit tough. Well, I was able to just grab it from right there. Wait, hold up. Now, the question is, how do we get the other one? See, there was the big one, but we couldn't do anything with that. That's kind of got me curious. How exactly will we get this one? Because, I mean, I know we don't necessarily need it. But it'd be like one less collectible, especially if, like, if I do a new game, if they have like a new game plus or something, we can go through and get the stuff that you haven't collected yet, but keep everything else. I doubt they will, but. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Maybe like they'll give me something that'll like, you know, let me get it. Who knows? We already went that way. I was glad at least we got that one because I was stuck there for a bit. Let's go straight down. Okay. Yeah, and she curved back around on that one. I don't blame her. This way, though, I think we haven't been yet. Another big, like a big ass magical Slim Jim tree, I guess. All right. And why do they have these up under here unless we're gonna drain the place? Or they're just gonna follow me, which will allow me to. Exactly. Let me get around to the other side. Where I can go in and get the next one. Or not. I need more of my little, yeah, I need more of those. Hold on, we can open up the way over here. If I'm correct. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that wasn't nowhere near as bad as the last one we did. Here's that one. You know what? You guys come with me. I figured it out. I thought it said they can't come out. If they go outside water, they automatically just go. Okay, so yeah. I was hoping I had it figured out, but I didn't. I'm trying to see if I can take them with me, as long as I don't use them. But I don't know. I was thinking if I take them back to where I was before, I could use them to boost myself up. See, I don't know if it's like, I'm trying to see if it's like if they, no, it can't be like, they touch land. I think it actually may be. Yeah, see, there's no way to actually, I was trying to see if I can take them back with me to that other spot, and I could have used them to like to boost myself up, but that didn't work. How many more we need? Just one, right? All right, and the last one, would it be right here? Okay, this one's wanting to run from me. And it literally was right there. Get back here. You know what? I think I know how to do it. Uh-huh. Had to trick it. Alright, that's all these found. It really didn't take that long to do it. That's the turtle they were showing before. Alright, and it's going to light the way down here for me, so I can... I feel like it's best I actually kind of stay like with this thing, because otherwise I might have a bad time. I appreciate your help, Gamera. I'm gonna try to say it froze. Like it just died or something. Okay, I think we got our next color coming up. I don't think I was supposed to, yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Okay, let's behave ourselves, because I don't want to like end up glitching over there and not being able to get through. Or like breaking the game. Okay, let's get on up here. We're about to get our next color. I think. If I can get up, get around, move your leg. This area is definitely probably like been one of my favorites in the game so far from what I've seen. Just a little spot here. I don't know why, this one just kind of stands out. We just gotta like continue climbing up though. Hey, all right, here we go. I think I was trying to climb up on her. Okay. Clever. I don't know where the water's coming from, though. Yeah, this is definitely like one of the best statues so far. Love the design of this one. Can't remember if the other ones open their eyes up or not. It is. Was that a color or? Can't really tell. So that was yellow. It didn't look like it. That was just like the moon. Finally got yellow. And of course this jerk shows up. It's that bird, isn't it? Hey, leave my statue alone. I like that statue. Freaking note pigeon. Hey, all right, that's not fair. Let go of me. Saying a night on Bald Mountain or night on Bald Eagle Mountain, whatever. Leave me alone. Tired of you. Okay, now it turns to an eel. Okay, that. I hope you broke your teeth when you tried that. Quit it. Yeah, it is. Oh, shit. Whoa! Okay. Now you turn into, like, Flotsam and Jetsam, freaking Ursula's little bitches from Little Mermaid. Ew. Freaking Studio Ghibli villain. Leave me alone. Or Ghibli, how you say? I don't care. I'm, been getting chased by stuff. I get a mulligan on how to say it. I've always said I called it a Studio Ghibli though. But that wasn't a neat little set piece though. That also made me think a lot of Ori in the Blind Forest as well. 'Cause I think there's a part where a fish or something chased you. It's been ages since I played the first game, but I did like stream both of them back on Mixer. And the Ori series is definitely, those are really well done artistically as well. Okay, are we getting out of here or not? I'm just... What the hell was that? And Dave donated something to me from... What do you do? Dave be doing the stuff, apparently. Dave been doing all the stuff. Okay, I heard that. I was like, wait, why am I getting like a random, like, I thought like it was like I heard that noise. And I was like, wait, is that part of the game? I'm just checking this. I appreciate you, Dave. Thank you, man. Truly. Yeah, it's definitely going to help me out, especially, all things considered. Let's just say it's been a bit of a day. But yeah. That's the thing I've got, because I got the mask in, thankfully. I just gotta, like, you know, get it painted. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Especially considering, like, how the stream started earlier or whatever. Like, we didn't really get off to the best start of the stream tonight. So that's definitely, like, you know, some much needed positivity, and I'm grateful for that. Never really used Montana. Whoa! Look, I'm having a touching moment with my viewers, and you gonna freaking come in with your big ass mouth. Get out, get away from me. Freaking eel from Super Mario 64. Hold that thought. And that came out of nowhere. That was kind of a jump scare. I mean, it didn't really catch me. I mean, it caught me slightly. If you don't stop trying to bite me. Oh, shit. the turtle lives. The Shangri-La turtle, you know. I got the turtle just kind of just hanging back. It's like, nah, fam, this ain't happening. But this is my ocean. He's like, and then he just goes and sleeps. Because apparently, I thought he died before. I thought he froze to death, and he just like, I was all right, I'm done. I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, just random Shangri-La turtle. But yeah, I use a particular paint. I like Krylon. That's actually what I used for my mask before, which just kind of grabs for you guys real quick. Show you what I'm going to be working with. Back still pulled. Ow. Yeah, so this is pretty much, and it kind of feels like it's the same material as the other masks as well. So, for those who like, you know, are who've been a part of my channel for a while, you know, like, you know, the whole thing with my me having like a gas mask uses my channel imagery, and I did a YouTube community post the other day that my mask ended up no longer being here. That's all I'll say, because I didn't really get into the details. So yeah, this is gonna be mask 2.0. So that's, I'm gonna try, like, you know, get this to look as, you know, as close to like the design of the original as possible. I know it's gonna definitely take some work and everything, but yeah, I got a new mask. I'm not really too much of a fan of this because the other one was padded, so this one's just like pure rubber and everything, but the other one had like some padding to it. But yeah, I need to get me like another mask so I could, like, you know, get this ready for the haunted trail and everything. So I'm gonna get this painted, and also something else I kind of like did that I'm gonna be doing differently with my haunt mask this time. Previously I just like wore the mask, but I kind of like wanted to like kind of like spiff things up for, like, you know, when the haunted trail opens this year. So I've got like this little open face morph, you know, mask thing right here. So I basically, you know, put this over my head, and it covers my hair up and everything. So it kind of gives the illusion that I just got, like, you know, this blank, this, my head is just like, you know, black and everything. So people can't see my hair and all that. So I'll take, like, maybe me look more monsterish because they can't really see like my skin or anything, like, you know, burn the mask if my hood falls down. So yeah, I'm gonna be using these in conjunction, but I just gotta get the mask painted. But this is pretty much for the most part like my previous mask. And I've also got another thing I need to do is because these it has like you know, these plastic lenses, but I'm gonna be taking these out and I'm gonna be putting like this mesh over it, so as you can see, the mesh is designed where I can see through it just fine. But for the most part, people can't see, you know, out of it, especially since the room's gonna be like mostly just kind of black lit and everything. But once I get the mask painted, I'll be good to go. I just gotta get the paint first. So there's I'm gonna be using like some Krylon Fusion paint. I just gotta get out of town to get it because the hardware store where I live, they've got like some red Krylon paint, but it's like $9 for a can. But if I go to Walmart, I can get it for like $6. Yeah, I've used Rust-Oleum as well. It's just I've definitely used the Krylon Fusion because I know for a fact that's definitely worked with my mask. Because when I put it on my mask previously, you know, it held up for several years. So that's like the route I'm gonna be going. But yeah, Dave just basically kind of helped me out with like being able to fund, like, you know, getting some of the paint I needed and everything. Just gotta, like, you know, get up to Walmart, you know, to pick all of it up so I can get started on painting the mask. But yeah. Yeah, Krylon, that's what I used to paint my Nintendo Switch back when I kind of like, you know, showed that like a few years back when I like, you know, painted my previous Nintendo Switch. Krylon's what I used for that. But I don't know. I've been like looking everything up or whatever, and you know, Krylon for me it just worked well for my mask, and it did kind of like work for when I was painting my Nintendo Switch. But I used Krylon Fusion, and I kind of like, you know, let it like the first layer set for like several days before I started working on the other layer. Even though like with my mask, it's like, you know, it's one side's red, one side's white, so I don't really paint over them. But yeah, that's the plan. I just need to get some Krylon paint. I mean, my hardware store does have plenty of Rust-Oleum, but I don't know. I haven't really decided yet because I know Krylon's what I used before, and it worked, you know, pretty well. Just the main problem with like a gas mask, obviously, is it bends a lot and everything, but either way, at the very least, okay, yeah. Like I said, I've never really had much issue with Krylon Fusion. But again, I just kind of like, I painted like my mask like only a couple times with it. I guess it kind of like just maybe like depends on like what you're needing to use them for. I mean, because I would like to get me another mask so I can do like a different design for it. So I can have like 2 different designs I can use at Trail. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Because like that mask only cost me about $26. But that's because it didn't have like the respirator or anything, which I didn't need any of that. If I would have like went with that one that had the respirator, it would have cost a lot more. But I think we're probably about like at the tail end of this game for the most part, if I'm correct. I read that was about like 5 or 6 stages. And I think like the average time for the game is about 3 hours, and then we're coming up on that. I've been breezing through this. I mean, because I got plenty of time to paint the mask, because, you know, haunt season isn't going to be until like October, though Robin, you know, one of the owners of the trail, did say that, you know, maybe a possibility of us actually, you know, doing like, yeah, I'm going to be like using paint pens as well, like for touch-ups. But the thing is, like just doing a paint pen by itself is going to take way too long for the whole mask. I probably have to like buy a few of them for that. Okay, we gotta go back in and do that again. I mean, my main concern is I'm just hoping I'll be able to properly come out with like a design similar to what I had before, because, you know, I really want to like kind of keep as close as possible to what the original mask was. But like I said, I would like to do like a second mask as well that'll kind of like, you know, harken back to like the very first design I had for my mask for my YouTube channel. Back when it was all white and it had like, you know, black tears going down the lenses, or like going down right here, and it had like a bullet hole like on top of it. So I switched it up. You know, I switched it up like a bit or whatever, you know, kind of like, you know, go for something like, you know, a little bit, you know, more detailed. Because the main thing I'm also wanting to do is I'm planning on having, like, because my room, my scene out at the haunt is going to have, like I said, it's going to have black lights. So I'm going to get, like, some invisible ink pens, and I'm going to, like, you know, just pretty much, you know, just color over, like, the key designs on the mask. So that way, you know, when people come through and you know, and I pop up, you know, my parts of my mask will be glowing. Like, you know, parts such as the stitches, if I can do that. And also, like, the puzzle pieces and everything. Because my original mask had, like, you know, puzzle pieces missing. It had, like, stitches on it. It had, like, you know, it like it was crying blood and everything. That's what I figured. But I'll just be glad when I actually can get the paint to take care of the mask. I mean, I should have already been able to go out of town and get the paint, but unfortunately things have constantly come up, and frustrations and everything. But I do know at least once. I know, like, I should be able to, like, you know, paint it close to what the original mask was. I just gotta make sure I'm just not impatient with everything. I just need to, like, paint one side, let it set, and then, like, afterwards, like, you know, paint the other side. And, like, let everything dry, and then afterwards go in and, you know, do, like, the little, like, designs on it, like the puzzle pieces and everything. I also just want to keep my mask like very close to the original as possible because that's what, you know, the design is that I've used out there at the Haunted Trail. But again, I do want to like, you know, have like 2 different masks I can use. And the other one that I want to paint, you know, that's not going to be as much pressure trying to get that one right because, okay, I can just go and kind of like just do whatever I want with that one. But this one, I want to definitely like, you know, get the original design back to it as much as possible. But the second mask, for what I want to do, where I just kind of go in and just do whatever. There won't be as much pressure on me. Okay, so it's another piece of the constellation. And so we've got red, green, blue, and yellow. Yeah, I know. I forgot something. Yeah, I know. I forgot like 4 of them. Shut up. You be quiet. All right, so not offhand. I've never really been the biggest hockey person. I'm tired. Hang on, give me 1 sec here. I'm tired of like the audio for my This is why I definitely need a new capture card. Cause I don't know if it's the capture card's causing problems where, but the audio is resynced again or whatever now. But I don't know why it keeps on like desyncing. It's really frustrating. Okay, I'm guessing this is like the last area, or maybe the next area. Okay, this is trippy. Yeah, sure. All right, I'm just trying to like just see exactly, you know, how much more to this game there is. I mean, okay, that's pretty cool. You can text it to me. Oh shit, hold on. Whoa. Well, oh crap. So this area is gonna be fun, but also probably the bane of my existence at the same time, rogues. But at least now I know that, you know, the platforms like disappear pretty quickly or whatever. I know what to do now. This is gonna be a fun little spot, I think. Just gotta make sure I stay on the move. Hang on. Now if we wait for this to disappear, we can take advantage of this. Alright, break this. Alright, man, I'll check in just a sec. Let me... Alright, let me just let's see what he's talking about real quick. Okay, that looks pretty cool. It actually looks very similar to some of the stitches I did on my mask, but nowhere near as many. Okay, hand of fun is probably gonna be something. Yep, good thing I did that jump. Alright, go over here and rinse and repeat this. There's a new game pluses, that'll be great, because then I can just go back and get the ones I missed. Yeah, that was a bust. Just sent me like right back to where I was. Oh. It's a lot of pucks. I said he's a goalie, so of course he's like right there, you know, in the line of fire, so. This area right here is definitely like probably like one of the been one of the coolest ones so far. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Especially after like, you know, that many pucks. So we can't use that one. Conjunction, looks like. Scared the alright, I scared it off. Probably gonna, alright, we're probably gonna need this one now. Mm-hmm. This right here is a little tricky, though, to understand that what we gotta do. I'll get it, though. Just gotta make sure I don't, like, you know, do any ground pounds, because it's gonna scare the bird off. Here we go. I think. No, that didn't help. Unless there is something I was supposed to be doing up there. Alright. I can't get to those up there. But we do need, I think we need to access those to be able to fly up higher, but I don't know. This part's a little tricky, though. See, obviously we need to go around here. Ain't gonna work, but... Oh, shit. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that's exactly what we gotta do. Alright, I know what... I get it now. Okay. So it is something that has to do with the ground pound. We have to, like, you know, as soon as we do it... Here we go. But they're trying to fog me right there, keep me from seeing what I was doing. Okay, there's two of them we need here. And then it's gonna unlock my next ability. I was also feeling like, you know, that one thing's been chasing me. That originally started as a bird, then turned to an eel. I'm having a feeling it's probably not done. I think my turtle buddy... Well, yeah. Well, Gris is the name of the character you're playing as. And basically the whole point behind the game, I think, is that, you know, she's dealing with some kind of grief. And it's like she's pretty much trying to overcome it. And as she does, more colors brought back in. At least that's what I've interpreted. Well, that definitely makes sense then, because again, like, the game starts out in grayscale, or like mostly gray, or like there's an absence of color, and as you go along, you know, you add more color to it. Yeah, this is like supposed to be a game based around grief. I mean, I didn't actually really know that about her name. I mean, I don't know if that's coincidental, but it kind of seemed like it might be too much of a coincidence. But yeah, when you start the game out, she's barely walking. You know, she's kind of like just walking along somberly. And if you try, like, you know, do anything else like jump or whatever, she'll just like fall to her knees. But then she eventually, you know, kind of gets more pep in her step. And as you go along, you know, you have to get, like, you know, you collect these different colors. And yeah, I believe, like, the whole point of the game is that it's supposed to be like she's trying to process some kind of loss. And as she does, like, you know, she finds these colors and these more intricate landscapes that apparently sometimes get turned upside down. So I feel like this is like this does some kind of dreamscape. Like, this isn't actually real. It's just like kind of like, you know, her own way. It's like it's you know, her mind's way of kind of like, you know, showing her processing everything. And she continues, like, you know, to kind of like, you know, get through it all, or like, or move forward. Yeah, I feel like that's probably what it's like. Her name is probably definitely, you know, probably definitely intentional. I feel like it's topsy-turvy stuff, though, but... Yeah, this is definitely going to make this a little more complex. So I got to watch how I jump. So we got to really be very meticulous with these jumps right here, because we cannot... See, that's the problem. Like, you know, if we don't jump high enough... Yeah, that's a good way to interpret it, actually. So we got to, like, you know, be very tricky. There we go. Mm-hmm. This is really tricky, though, but thankfully I know my platformers. One down. But this is definitely a beautiful game, though. Like, no doubt about it. Because that's the first one. Now we just need to get one more. I think it's going to give us one more power. Like I said, I feel like we should be at the end of the game. Because I heard it's like about a 3.5 hour game or whatever. I think there's supposed to be like 5 stages. And I think we went through this, like, this will be stage number 5. There it is up there. I know it ain't gonna be that easy to reach, though, but I think I've already got a solution. So we go up here, do this, and there's that. All right, and then we jump in here. Ain't no way in hell this one's gonna be that easy, though. Why they be having me go all the way up here? Oh, come on. I thought we were done with this. Which, I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining. You don't really come across, like, you know, awesome, like, platform mechanics like this every day, so. Alright, man, I appreciate you, Dave. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, if I can just get this mask taken care of and, like, get me a new capture card, you know, since all these issues I've been having with this one, I'll be doing alright. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night, alright? I don't even know where this is taking me. Like, it's just taking me all around. Like, I don't even know where I am now. This is... I went all over the place here. Alright. We didn't get it though, did we? Wait, did I get it and not realize it? Wait, when did I get it? I didn't notice I picked it up. I wasn't paying attention. I was like talking to Dave and everything. Apparently I picked it up without even noticing. I don't know, my brain just went on autopilot right there for a second. Okay. So she can sing now, apparently. I saw the ball floating. Well, okay, whatever. I'm done with this game. She can't sing underwater, though. All right, Death of a Bachelor. Let's go over here and see what we can find. Like, you know, I know we can sing now, but I don't know exactly what we gotta use this for. I know it's like something we can just sing. Might have something to do with up there. I don't know. Let's go to the... Oh, no. Yeah, we just gotta, like, kind of, like, keep going around singing everywhere we, you know, we can until, like, there's... Where the light there's no color. Or less color. And if also might... Maybe we should go up here and check and see what's going on. This looks like it might be a nice candidate for somewhere we can sing. Nope. This, I think it has to do with these flowers. That explains it. I get it now. Some of these will give us... Looks like that's where we're going. Or are we going across? Like, you know, it's supposed to be like, you know, all about colors or whatever, and she's like basically singing like Disney's Pocahontas now. Singing with all the colors of the wind. I could step in that, but I couldn't. Stand in it, whatever. This definitely's probably like been voice cracked a little bit. This has definitely been like, you know, one of like, you know, the cooler stages out. I mean, all the stages have been pretty awesome. I mean, I really like the underwater stage a lot. I might want to hurry. Okay, I made it. Woo! Just barely, though. Keep feeling we gotta go to the left. Yeah, just we gotta sing all these right here. Open these up. I think we need to be here. All right, open those lungs there. We gotta hit the other one too, though. So one of these is probably gonna like maybe. Yeah, this is how we're gonna get to the other one. All right, and this is gonna let me get the rest of them. Hold on. I think I noticed that. All right, so now we gotta like, because the thing is we're having a bit of a conundrum here because I can't get back. I don't watch it. Oh, and I got it now. All right, we gotta do this, this, and then we can sing to this one. All right, make it over to this one. Jump down. Should be able to hit that one from here. And then finally this one. No, you don't. Audio's kind of desyncing just a bit again, but... Are we getting orange now? This definitely is feeling in-game-ish, because when you think about it, look at it like this, okay? You know, it's, as I said, what it really feels like is when we started the game off, it was still like, you know, kind of showing despair and everything. Everything was like when we first started this, you know, it seemed like there wasn't as much to it in regards to, you can kind of like see like, you know, the despair, things were broken down and everything. But now we've got like this whole spot here where everything seems like it's just at peace. If that makes any sense. You know, when we went to the area where we found, like, I think, like, it was the, was it red? I think it was red. Yeah, because we found red, green, blue, then yellow. You know, and it kind of, like, showed, like, that temple where, you know, she was, like, still grieving and everything. But here, it's like there's not really, like, any of that. There's, like, nothing here kind of shows any kind of, like, you know, chaos in her mind. It's like everything is just at peace. Like, kind of has, like, this whole heavenly concept to it. And maybe it's kind of, like, hard to explain, but, you know. I mean, even, like, the ocean area didn't really seem, like, the water area didn't really seem like, you know. But it's kind of like the way this game feels is that, you know, you're playing through it and it started off, you can kind of see the despair. You can see, like, you know, her grieving and everything, whatever has happened to her. But now it's like everything is, like, so much more, is much more upbeat. And it may be that, you know, that one thing, the eel bird thing, maybe the turtle was kind of like, you know, her little guardian angel or, like, you know, or basically, you know, hope or something that basically kind of like, you know, was her personification of positivity, you know, positive emotions and kind of getting through it. And so when we saw the eel get destroyed by the turtle, what seemed like it was destroyed, maybe the eel, like, that thing is gone. And this is her actually being at peace with everything and finally coming to terms with it all. It kind of would make sense, and you know, if this basically is like showing her like let's see. One thing I kind of like looking at like some of her abilities, like you look at this one right here, it kind of like basically kind of seems like whole concept like standing your ground, and then like it gets to a point where like now she's singing and everything, like she's found her voice again. You know, she's found herself again, if that makes any sense. So we need to just come back around full circle. I'm still trying to figure out where we need to go. Well, I know we can sing these things right here. Yeah, so that's a pretty like awesome way that, you know, that is like the story they're trying to tell. They did such a great job with it. So I kind of feel like this is like something that could definitely, you know, like it'd be like a massive serotonin boost for like, you know, anyone who's dealing like, you know, with like mental health and all that. I kind of feel like this is definitely gonna probably be like outside of me, like, you know, playing through and getting trying to go for the trophies and everything. It's probably gonna be it for me on this, but here we go. This game definitely did tell like a nice little story, and I like how like it didn't really, there's no dialogue aside from her singing, but it still is like something you can kind of interpret. Well, this stupid bird doesn't show back up. We've had it with him. This ain't his story. We're missing one. But at least we know where we gotta go now. So we just gotta go up there or whatever, but I'm having a feeling the other one's gonna be like somewhere over here. Just gotta look for any spot where we gotta sing. Look for birds, like the butterflies or whatever, like to send us upwards. Hang on. This thing right here. Yeah, this definitely looks like the place to be right here. Problem is we gotta get up higher. Basically, yeah. Yeah, but this to me is like usually what tells like the story of a great game. Like as I've said before, when you have like a game where there's no real dialogue, but you can still like, you know, get the story elements and everything, kind of understand what's going on. Now, the last thing's up there, we just got to get to it. It's the only issue here. We just got to like figure out how to get up there to that. Singing's not doing anything for like to get these plants up to help me, so. Problem is I can't sing here, so. I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing. Ah, come on. So yeah, this is like the one spot like I'm having some problems with, like trying to figure this out. Maybe. Ah, I can't break. This is like the last one's like right over there, but I just gotta figure out how to get to it. Well, there is this down here. I know this ain't gonna help. Just means to kind of like, you know, get over here. I don't know. I mean, I hope this actually might be the solution here, but I doubt it. That's not it either. Okay. I just kind of feel like this is the last thing we need to do before we can complete the game. That's what I'm hoping it is, at least. It's been a fun game and everything, but I'm just kind of like, you know. So we get past this part now. We can't get over here. That's the weird thing. I'm looking at everything, trying to look at everything here. We're trying to figure out what might be the solution, but nothing's working. Well, there are like some other ones. I'm just looking at just see maybe, just maybe, like. Uh-huh. Yep. And this will help. All that time I was going by there and I wasn't even thinking. God dang it. I cannot believe I missed that so many times. Okay, we got it at least, finally. It looks like it's gonna put me right there in the range where I can sing to this thing. Oh yeah, then I shouldn't come back down here. Could have been done with this where, but no, James, you guys gotta go explore. I might have to actually do this anyway. Is that a scarab beetle or? Shoot. So what's the point of this? I get it. Okay. There's some more singing to do right here. Are we about done with this now? I mean, I'm just curious. I feel like there's more. The more like we keep going, the more like keep finding. Because I know where I am now, though. Okay, let's see what we got up here now. Oops. This does kind of look like the thing from the logo, from the game logo. I think we might have just done it, Rogues, possibly. She did something. It looks like the constellation thing. I guess we finally put it together. Whatever it's gonna be. That gave us a little bit of a some extra oomph in our step. Wait a minute. I thought we were done with your ass. You have no dominion over me. You just can't stand for someone to do better, can you? Let me out. Okay, you let me out right now. That's not even fair, all right? I won. So what was this trying to like personify the whole concept of like, you know, when someone basically finds hope and then it's like an endless cycle, like no matter what, like, you know. I mean, I know all too well like how it is, you know, when you're dealing with like mental health and everything. you feel upbeat. You kind of like, you know, everything's going your way. Things are getting better. But then it feels like something always comes in and just trips everything back up. I don't know if that's what they're trying to personify here or whatever, but basically showing like, you know, even though when you like do get through everything, you know, it's either endless cycle or it's not like is that easy to get back out of. You're gonna have like things are gonna like be setbacks. You have to like just keep going. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think it's around time we, you know, kick Gris's ass once and for all here. I think we whoa. I wonder if that's a clue. I wonder if like maybe that's her mother or something. We're gonna find out, hopefully. Because that seemed like that was like one of the biggest. And it kind of like, you know, definitely gave a bit of a vibe. Like that was like a clue to everything. First time we've seen something in here to kind of like really kind of showed like actual someone dead, technically. Maybe the statues that like we've seen have actually been of her mother or whoever this person is. I mean, it's obviously someone that's like very important to her. Hang on. Okay, that art there is amazing. All right, sing it, girl. God, this is kind of hitting the feels a little bit right here. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go wrap this up, Rogues. Wow. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I'm guessing that, you know, the statues we've seen have been of her mother. I mean, I know it also could be a stretch. It could be that, maybe it was actually, her girlfriend or whatever. Maybe, she actually had a girl she was dating. Because the statues definitely do like it depicts someone who's young, but also at the same time, when someone does a statue of someone, that's the whole point of it. Like a statue, like can make someone look young. And this girl and the person and Gris looks like she's probably maybe in her teens or maybe in her 20s. Technically, her mother, depending on when her mother, gave birth to her, wouldn't have been that old when she died. I'm willing to bet it's either her mother or her, a SO that she lost. I'm banking on it being her mother. Game by Nomada Studio. God, that was a damn good game, though. I mean, what I liked about it is that even though it definitely did, kind of not really hold any hands, it didn't need to. The way the game was designed is that, it kind of had, a lot of stuff there that the way it was kind of told, the way the story was told is that there was no dialogue aside from the singing, which was really well done. So the kind of the way it went through is that as you first, start, it's like, what the hell is this? What's going on here? But then as you play, which I already knew was a story about grief, but then you kind of realize what it really did seem like the whole point of this is that she's trying to find her voice again. She's trying to bring color back into her world. She's trying to fight this grief and, and not really get over it, because you don't really ever truly get over grief when you lose someone you care about. You just basically kind of learn to cope with it better and try live your life the best you can, in the ways that you hope that they, try to live your life in a way that you hope is what they wanted you to live. As cliche and cheesy as that sounds, but the way it kind of did is at the start, it's like, okay, you kind of see something's going on where she's having a tough time, but then as you go along, everything, gets more color to it. The worlds that you're going through kind of become less abstract and seem like everything's more connected together. The first area was all about these ruins, like a desert and everything. It seemed like it was a desert. You had these ruins where it seemed like it was showing statues of someone grieving. And then, you finally get to the final area right there that we just went through. And it kind of seems like it's a more peaceful area. Everything's come together. There's, everything's extremely colorful. Everything that, she was dealing with where it was mostly past. But then that grief started kind of coming back, it was fighting back against her. Regardless of what she was doing, the person she, regardless of all the effort she was putting in, the person she loved was still gone. But then it was kind of I guess this thing showing at the end is even though the person was gone, she was still technically still there with her. Again, all cliche, very cliche, but, sometimes the best stories are the ones that are cliche. Because, when you look at how the world out there this day and time is, sometimes you just need a good old fashioned cheesy love story or story about someone remembering someone they lost and trying to move on past it, because that can give others who are dealing with similar things hope. When I lost my grandmother several years ago, I never really got much of a chance to say goodbye to her. And that's something I've regretted constantly. But, I know she's still with me. Even though I will admit I'm someone who's been a bit skeptical on if there is anything in the afterlife and everything, I truly hope there is. But in my own way, I kind of still carry my grandmother with me. Because, she was one of the nicest people on the planet. I absolutely loved her to death, and it sucks that, she passed, but that's part of natural part of life. And some people say you have to accept that death's a part of life, that'll make it easier to deal with, but really it doesn't, because when you lose someone, obviously you're gonna have that, you're gonna wish they were still here. When you think about the times you had with them, you wish those times didn't end, and you really do hope that when it's your time to go, you'll get to see them again. Those times will continue. So thinking about someone's death being a natural part of life doesn't necessarily make it easier when you're still alive. The person you cared about is gone, and you don't get to see their face anymore except in pictures, videos, and stuff like that. So special thanks to our families and friends for their patience and support. We've never done it without you. And yeah, to the devs, you knocked this out of the park. This was a great game. I absolutely loved it. But that's basically what I really did enjoy about this game. It's games like this that they don't say anything. They don't have any dialogue really, and it still tells a great story that you're able to piece together and still kind of get an understanding of it. To me, those are some of the best games out there, because any game that that can basically tell a story without dialogue that someone can just play and just connect with, that's a game that basically everyone can agree, can basically kind of previous chapters, visit gallery, the extras menu. It's just when you have a game there's no dialogue, that's one that you don't have to worry about people translating and understand, so they can relate. They can just read it, they can just play the game, see what's going on, and connect on it on a universal scale. So I think that's actually something really beautiful in its own right. regardless of like, what country someone lives in when they're playing this, they see all this going on. Don't have to worry about like trying to translate it or play it in a certain language. They just see it going on and they can connect to it. When you have like games like this that don't use language and can transcend like language barriers to kind of like tell a story universally, understandable by people, you've done something good with that. So I know all that sounds like very like cheesy, like I said, cheesy and maybe, corny and everything I just said, but that's basically what it is. It's just like with horror games. When you have like a horror game where the dev, sets it up to where they don't have to rely on, jump scares every few minutes, but, or every few seconds or every few minutes, but they can kind of have it where like the player is like going around, worry about what's going to happen. You got like a good atmospheric horror game, and kind of like how it was with pools when I played that recently. There was really like nothing in there that was really a threat to me in that game. It was just like the ambiance, the background noise and everything. Everything was like making me wonder if something was going to come out at some point. And that was like really well done without hardly any dialogue, just sounds. And that to me is like what makes a great horror game. When you have like a game where they don't rely on a bunch of jump scares like every few seconds. You're just playing this game. The atmosphere does the talking, and any game that can like, really kind of get like its point across without dialogue, that shows like how much effort the devs put into it. It's not to say that a game that relies on jump scares every few minutes or whatever is bad. It's just, at times that can like really water down the experience. But when you have like something where it make the game like engross you, makes you pay attention, and it kind of like really makes you like really sit down and like and try to figure out what's going on, that's when you got like a great game. And Gris right here definitely blew me away. So I definitely suggest you guys checking this game out, like, to go and like explore on your own, because obviously I didn't get everything in this game. So, I'd say go in and check out some of the other puzzles, try like, go for the other things. I'm probably eventually going to go in, because I can go back to the previous chapters. So I guess I can just go in and try to like pick up, the spots that I missed like the little nodes on or whatever. But that'll be sometime in the future. Overall, this was an absolutely fun game. And, it's like I said, there was no combat, just pure platforming, some puzzle elements. And really the only enemy that was there was still like just one of those like very much scripted. They couldn't really kill you, it seemed like. I mean, maybe it could have if it actually would have bit down on me. But, when it was in its eel form, who knows? I mean, obviously I wouldn't really give it a chance to do that. So anyways, that was a full playthrough of Gris Rogues. Took me about 3 hours and 19 minutes. So it was a bit like around the median that people were saying. That was like took about maybe 3.5 hours to complete. I think it said it'd be about 6 hours. You want to like try to do everything Duck has to offer. Duck started me on, and I was just watching. Oh yeah, with the pools, kind of goes what I said. The duck and just random things in the world that just kind of like spooked you without you really realizing it was going to happen. Without even actually at times being a jump scare, but still just playing on your senses. But yeah. So anyways, Rogues, saying this one more time as well. I do apologize once again for how like the stream started tonight. I feel like, in ways I could have like handled everything a little more professionally, but, like I've said, when you got someone who comes in, and multiple times I feel, you've tried to like, be welcoming to them. You and like other people on your channel have tried to be friendly to them, try to make like a little place that where, they can just come in, hang out, and talk to people while you're just playing video games. They come in and they take advantage of that, just kind of like explain things. I already did, like, with what happened earlier. It was several nights ago. There was a party animal stream that me and some friends were doing. This person came in. There was a couple instances, where they had acted out. They had first off, it seemed like they post like an IP address or whatever, which obviously was a big no-no in its own right. And then like they were pretty much talking about like how they were talking and the other people in the chat weren't. And like so they were trying to play off like they were helping and the other people weren't. And you're not going to come in here and throw shade at lurkers like that. If someone's in here watching my stream and they're not talking, that's their business. Let them not talk. If they ever decide they want to chat with me, awesome. If it comes down to it, they leave my stream, and they never come back again. They never spoke a word to me. I'm still thankful they came by, because that's still, time that they could have gave to anyone else, but they still gave to me. Because even if I wasn't their cup of tea in the end, they still came in and hung out with me. And to me, that's something I hold sacred. You got like a lot of streamers this day and time, who basically, I feel like they take their, viewers for granted. They treat them as just like a means to an end, as they start streaming, thinking, okay, I'm just going to like, start, I'm going to get the viewers going to start coming in. I'm going to get popular from this. They're going to like, this is going to lead to like me getting like, paid as a streamer and everything, just to play, paid, sit down and play video games. And it's not that easy. A lot of people who think it's going to be that easy set themselves up for disappointment. But the point is, my viewers mean a lot to me. So someone coming in and saying stuff like that, this was already, this was already kind of, stewing for a bit when I kind of like, I guess had a bit of a meltdown earlier. I was trying to be, civil and, said like, throwing out a whole bunch of profanity and everything. I was still trying to be professional about it. But it's just like, that was like what a lot of stirred from, someone coming in insulting, you guys, when, like my viewers come in, watch my streams, even if they're not talking, someone can, coming in insulting that. And I tried to be civil about it. They were coming back in here, like, during some other streams. During Yoshi's Crafted World stream the other day, they tried to make like a little crack about me throwing eggs at Shy Guys. Talking about, so this game is basically shooting children, when obviously, the Yoshi games are not about that. It's pretty common sense that basically, Nintendo's games are not about shooting kids, and I felt it was very much poor taste because, we've got school shootings going on and everything. They're like way too common. Like even one is way too common. And coming and making a joke like that is obviously in very poor taste because, you don't do that. And so that's, I guess, like one thing that was kind of like a bit of a strike too there. And then tonight, when he came in, he was acting all friendly. And then I said, as long as people like, people come and behave themselves, then he immediately started acting out afterwards. And that was like where, the foot came down. And I basically, tried to like give him a warning on it. Even still, I think I was maybe being a bit too civil. I was saying, that's a timeout. Think on this. Next time, behave yourself. If not, it's a ban. I feel like maybe I'm giving like out too many second chances to this person, but I'm trying to like, basically look at it like giving them a chance to actually, behave. Because I don't like banning people on my, my streams. I like my viewers to come in here, just hang out, have a good time, and just be cool with each other. So I don't know what his problem is. I gave him a chance. We'll see what he does with it. But I do feel like I'm obligated to apologize to anyone who comes in and who may have saw that, because I was still trying to be civil about it, but I just felt it was something that needed to be addressed as well because, this was things that happened that, I kind of addressed publicly because it kind of like went like a little bit, further than just someone trolling in my view. It was basically, some things that were said that by all accounts should not have been said. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, Rogues. Next stream will be sometime tomorrow for, I'm going to, jump into June 2016. And since I'm going to be staying away from the gym at least for a good majority of this week because I'm still like trying to heal up. Like I said, like at the start of the stream, I kind of pulled my back somehow. I think it happened when I was sleeping. So I wasn't able to go to the gym today. Probably definitely not going to be going again tomorrow, even if I do feel better. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll be healed up a little bit by Thursday so I can go back. But if not, I may just play it cautiously and just wait until Monday to go back to the gym. Let my back, probably heal up, eat plenty of protein, take some Epsom salt baths, and just try like, let it mend up some. So either way, I probably will have like, time, assuming I can go ahead and get some sleep in a little while and wake up early enough. If people like, if some of my friends are, available for multiplayer stuff, I might be able to do 2 streams tomorrow. I don't know. But Doom 2016 is definitely on the agenda if I don't like do something else beforehand. But Doom 2016 is, the main game I'm going to probably like start up next. So there are like some DLCs I need to do also. But as I said before, there's several games I'm going to be like playing through in regards to shorter experiences before I get start on the next longer term game, which is going to be either Pokemon Legends Arceus or Cyberpunk 2077. So it's going to be either Doom 2016 or I've been like wanting to get, get to work on the Final Horizon stuff for Sonic Frontiers. And also Superliminal is on the list as well. I played that, before, like years back, not long after first release, but then they might add some new stuff. So Superliminal is going to be on the agenda too at some point. But more than likely, it's going to be Doom 2016 I'm going to be starting on because that's what I'm really getting a big itch to play. But if there's time tomorrow, if I'm filling up for it, and if like everyone else is other people are available, it would be nice kind of like jump in and do like some more, I don't know about party animals, but if like Rocket Nachos and Eldrinox were available, I would like to, get back into doing some more Hell Divers too. But we'll see how things go. We'll see like who's available. But Doom 2016 definitely is probably going to be starting on tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll be getting back into Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past. Thursday more Doom, as well as Friday. And Saturday I should be probably, finally starting on No Man's Sky. And then Sunday more Link to the Past too. So anyways, with that being said, Rogues, I'm going to go ahead and like have me something to eat and try to rest my back a little bit since I've been like, sitting stiff like this for about almost 3.5 hours now. So hopefully I'll be able to sleep better the night I did last night because when I did like try to sleep last night after I realized how my back was in bad condition because I was dealing with it like during the Link to the Past stream. I was trying to sleep last night and I could not get in a comfortable position like for anything. My back's feeling a little bit better since then because I did get a few hours of sleep. But hopefully I'll be able to sleep better tonight, and that'll give my back more of a chance to heal. But all the rambling aside, this was an absolutely fun game to play for you guys. I definitely would recommend you guys playing for yourselves. And once again, I do apologize for that little meltdown I had at the start of the stream. But again, the person in question had it coming, and it was some things I wanted to go ahead and address publicly in hopes that, you know, he not only wouldn't do it again, but also, you know, others would kind of be aware of where it came from. Because, you know, if it would have been anything like, you know, less serious, I probably would have, like, you know, just timed him out or banned him or whatever right there. But again, when you go into someone's stream, you're making jokes about, you know, kids getting shot. And, you know, you're posting IP addresses, which I didn't really address that right there. But also, like, you know, coming and trying to act like you're better than other people's viewers. Yeah, you know, that's things you just don't do. But I do apologize once again for that, Rogues. I don't like people seeing that side of me, but I'm really protective over my viewers because you guys are the reason, you know, if I do make some of myself as a live streamer, it's because you guys, like, gave me your time, which, again, I'm grateful for, regardless if you talk to me on my streams or not. So anyways, that being said, Rogues, this has been Gris. Full playthrough of it. Much love to you all. Thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Take care, and catch you later. Thanks so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you get started. The section is dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my channel. See you guys next time.